We will provide men with strategies and tactics for navigating the divorce process. It will cover topics such as the different laws in each country, how to handle child custody, alimony payments, and more. We will also give advice on how best to save your marriage, take care of your children, and put an end to the stress. So if you're ready, let's get started. Divorce is one of life's most difficult challenges, so it's important that men know exactly where they stand before filing petitions or making any major decisions. Every country has its own set of laws around divorce, so it's important that men understand their rights within their particular jurisdiction before taking action. In the United States, all states allow no-fault divorces, which means either party can initiate proceedings without requiring proof or blame by either spouse. On the other hand, some countries like Australia only offer fault-based divorces, which require evidence such as adultery or cruelty in order for a court to grant a divorce application. In terms of child custody arrangements during a separation divorce, courts generally prefer shared parenting plans whenever possible, as this allows both parents access and involvement in raising children despite being apart from one another. However, many factors come into play when determining these arrangements, such as age and maturity levels of children involved, living situation, and employment statuses, among others, so be sure to check with legal counsel about specifics applicable to your case prior moving forward with any agreements between spouses regarding custodial issues. When it comes down to alimony payments after a separation divorce, there are again several factors taken into consideration by family courts, including length and quality of marital union in certain jurisdictions, financial resources available at time of settlement, plus future earning abilities, among others. However, things vary drastically state by state, so make sure you double-check what applies specifically according to the law governing your exact circumstance prior signing off on anything legally binding regarding finances and property division due upon dissolution of marriage agreements. This video does not provide legal, financial, or tax advice. The information provided in this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as legal advice. If you require legal advice, please contact a qualified attorney, for example, by signing up for a free course on our website Divorce Lab Pro. We will connect you with the pre-selected lawyers or other experts you may need. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children, and family, and how to protect your rights. Pre-selected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at Divorce Lab Pro. Understand the legal process of divorce in your country and state, including any applicable laws or regulations that may affect you. Seek professional advice from a lawyer to ensure that all aspects of the divorce are handled properly and legally. Consider mediation as an alternative to court proceedings if possible, as this can be less expensive and time-consuming than going through the court system. Take into account any financial implications of filing for divorce, such as division of assets, alimony payments, etc., before making a decision on whether or not to proceed with it. Be aware that children's welfare is always taken into consideration when deciding custody arrangements, so make sure their best interests are at heart when negotiating these matters with your spouse partner during negotiations or court proceedings if necessary. Make sure you have access to emotional support throughout the process. Talking things through with family members, friends, or even a counselor can help provide clarity and perspective during difficult times like these. Try not to let emotions cloud judgment. Take some time out away from each other if needed in order to think clearly about what is best for everyone involved in the long run. Don't forget about yourself either. Look after your own mental health by taking regular breaks from thinking about everything related to the divorce reading books, watching movies, etc. Research different options available for resolving disputes outside of court, such as collaborative law, which involves both parties working together towards an agreement without having recourse to litigation. If there are children involved, then try hard not to work against each other, but instead focus on finding solutions which will benefit them most in terms of stability and security moving forward post-divorce. Remember that although it might seem easier now just to get it over with by filing for immediate dissolution, without considering alternatives first, this could lead to regret later down the line to lack foresight. Think carefully before signing anything. Once something has been signed off legally, then there is no turning back. So make sure all documents have been read thoroughly beforehand. Keep communication open between both parties where possible. Even though feelings may be running high right now, remember how important it is to maintain civility throughout proceedings. Respect one another's privacy rights, especially when discussing sensitive topics relating finances, assets, etc. Don't share confidential information publicly online via social media platforms, etc. Avoid using inflammatory language whenever possible. Words spoken out of anger can often come back to haunt us later down the line, so try to remain calm and composed at all times. Don't allow yourself to become overwhelmed by stress and anxiety associated with the situation. Seek help from professionals who specialize in dealing issues surrounding separation divorce. Educate yourself on relevant laws pertaining to marriage breakdowns within jurisdiction, e.g. UK Divorce Act 1969, Australia Family Law Act 1975, Canada Civil Code 1985, USA Uniform Marriage Dissolution Act 1986. Be mindful of potential tax implications resulting from changes in marital status, i.e. single versus married filing jointly. Understanding impact decisions made today will have future pension entitlements, child maintenance payments, inheritance rights, property ownership. Consider seeking counseling services prior initiating formal procedures. Assist coming terms, mutually beneficial settlement agreements. Ultimately, while going through a divorce may seem overwhelming at times, arming yourself properly with knowledge beforehand is key when approaching such trying situations head-on. With this course, we hope we provided comprehensive information on ways for men successfully navigate divorce proceedings. But always remember that saving marriages takes priority over dissolving them whenever possible. So if there remain still possibilities present, work towards repairing whatever can be saved rather than simply throwing everything away without trying first. Join our free course to learn how to navigate the divorce process. Learn about the negative impact of divorce on you, children, and family, and how to protect your rights. Pre-selected experts are available to help men through this difficult time. Get it free now at Divorce Lab Pro.